Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit late to this one. I think pretty much everybody else has already got their videos up about it, but I figured I should cover this as well for those of you that have not seen this, all these images. There has been some new images put out by Expansive Worlds about this new map, and well, this one right here seems to contain a brand new goose species, and we're going to talk about this brand new goose species very shortly. If you guys look really closely at this, you can kind of get a look at kind of the coloration of what these geese are going to look like, and through the research that I was doing, I spent about 30 minutes comparing images off of Google to this image right here, and there was two different goose species that a lot of people were thinking this could possibly be, and that was a gray lag goose or a bean goose. And after all of my research, I think it's pretty safe to say that this is the bean goose, because if you look very closely, the beak does resemble the bean goose more, and we will take a look at that very shortly. But if you look very closely, you can tell that not the entire beak is orange. There is some black in there as well. And if we take a very close look at this right here, that is also what the bean goose has. I don't know if I need any more proof than that, but I'd say it's definitely going to be a bean goose, because if you compare this to the gray lag goose, it's got a lot more of a bright orange coloration on that beak, and that would definitely stand out more. If we take a look at this, I don't see any super bright orange. What I see is some orange right here. It's very faint, along with some black on the tip of the beak and a little bit of black at the back of the beak. So I'd say it's pretty safe to say that this is a bean goose, which is amazing. It's cool to see that there is a new goose species coming with this map. And I know this is going to make a lot of people happy, because for the longest time, Canada geese have been the only goose species in game. And we've been wanting a new goose species for a very long time, so it's so great to see that we're actually going to be getting one. And for it to be a goose species that I had never heard of, I think that's honestly even more amazing, because I'm going to get to experience it for the first time. We're going to have the bean goose coming with this brand new Revontuli coast, which is great. It's awesome to see. Now, we do have a bunch of other images to go over, so without further ado, let's take a look at the rest of them. But first, we'll look at this one more time, because I think the full image is just incredibly beautiful, and it's really showcasing just how awesome this map's going to be. This is going to be a very flat map from what I can tell. There's not a lot of mountains. It looks like the coastlines and the shorelines of all the lakes are actually going to be relatively open, though the rest of the map does seem to be very brushy. It's nice to see that at least the shorelines aren't as brushy as the rest of the map, and you can kind of see that here. It does look like the shorelines are going to be fairly clear, which is going to be great for hunting drink zones and also for setting up your decoys for goose and duck hunting. It's going to be great, and here we've got ourselves another image that kind of shows that off, and it even shows some more ducks or geese up here in the corner. But I am so incredibly excited to be able to play this map. I mean, just look at this beautiful sunrise or sunset. To be honest, I can't tell which one it is from this image, but whichever it is, it's beautiful. And it's going to be great to get some pictures of this in game. I could totally see some amazing pictures coming from the community with this map. So next, we'll take a look at a picture that was actually posted, I believe, with the release of it. They changed their banner to this right here. This is the kaer, or I believe that's how it's pronounced. I have heard people tell me like 3 different things, and Google hasn't been any help either. So if any of you are from Finland, let me know how this is pronounced. But this is the kaer right here, and they are beautiful. This is so cool. I'm actually very excited. I had never heard of these guys until the announcement of this map, and I gotta say, I'm very excited. Because not only is this incredibly beautiful and awesome looking, but I can only imagine that the rares for these are going to be absolutely stunning. So that's another reason why I'm super excited to get a chance to hunt some of these. And if we take a look at some more of these images, these ones were actually posted yesterday as well, but I didn't get a chance to put them in yesterday's video because I'd already posted it by the time these were released onto their website. But this map is incredibly beautiful. It really does seem like an improved version of Hirschfelden to me, like a much nicer looking Hirschfelden. Now, Hirsch is already a beautiful map, but you can't tell me that this isn't more beautiful. This is just absolutely stunning looking. And it might be one of the most visually pleasing maps that we've had since Yukon. You know, you may be wondering how I could say that Yukon is the most beautiful map when Silver Ridge Peaks and Te Aroa are my favorite maps, and I always talk so highly of them. But you know, just because a map is my favorite doesn't mean it's necessarily the nicest looking, and I do think that Yukon is one of the prettiest maps in the game, and this one right here seems like it will be able to rival Yukon in beauty, just off of what we've seen in these images alone. I gotta say, I'm very impressed, and I'm very excited to see what all of these 19 species are gonna be that inhabit this map. And it's going to be really interesting to see how many of those are waterfowl, how many of them are small game, how many of them are big game. Very interested to see what they end up bringing out with this map. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think. Is this a bean goose or is this a greylag goose? Because to me, it looks exactly like a bean goose, and I'm pretty excited for that, but let me know what you guys think, and I will try to respond to as many of the comments as I can. Let me know if you guys want me to continue doing videos like this every time something new drops for this brand new map, because I'm definitely down to do little updates like this every time they show off some new stuff about it. So let me know down below. With that being said, if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. Also, leave a comment down below like I said, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!